Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul is opening a new unit looking at past convictions, making sure prosecutors got it right. It's called the Conviction Integrity Unit. The unit will review cases when a defendant is imprisoned following a forcible felony conviction. This includes crimes like murder, criminal sexual assault, and aggravated battery. Defendants must also have a claim of actual innocence, meaning they have no criminal responsibility for the crime. They also must have newly discovered credible evidence backing up their innocence claim.
Wrongful convictions destroy lives. Wrongful convictions diminish faith in our criminal justice system. They put victims and public safety at risk by allowing the true perpetrators to escape unpunished.
Convictions still being appealed or that are on a review by the state's attorney's office are also eligible to be reviewed by the Conviction Integrity Unit.